What's up, gang? How everybody doing? I hope everybody doing good, gang. Oh man, don't we gotta talk about this? Mr. Jenkins, we got good audio check. We got good audio check. All right, man. Look, we got to spill the tea. Now check this out. We can make a Jenkins case. We can make those time back. Like I always do. Cause you can hit them so many ways. You know what I'm saying? If they don't look. Mm-hmm. Yeah, shout out to everybody in the chat. We finna get serious, gang. Alright. Check this out. Now, y'all remember when I showed the clock on the wall. What was it at 2:30 or 3:30? Clock on the wall. It could have showed 3:30. Like what everybody said. Like what we seen clock said on the wall. You been following me. Keep this in mind. We watched the footage without the timestamp. Only focus on walking in there with the timestamp on the wall, not what it say on the footage, right? And everybody was like, "Ooh, this is three something." Everybody was still saying like they were going down at three something. The clock said three something, 3:45, 3:50, all this, and we can all agree with that. That's the public agreeing with that, because now we have proof what time she was in the lower level kitchen. And you should understand why Miss Lisa showed that photo, right? But that kitchen or the lower level. And remember, I always say that word connected out there. Now, even Zach said the same thing, but when he said it, he said Kenneka died downstairs. Ain't that's what the man said? Kenneka didn't die in room 926. Nika downstairs. She died downstairs. That's what came out of his mouth, not mine. Check this out. And he died for this. So look, they just showed us that Kenneka is on the lower level. Andrew Holmes said she was on the lower level and worked in the kitchen on the lower level. That's what he said he saw on the video, right? So when he said the story of what he saw, everybody was like, Andrew lied. He didn't see no fucking footage. He was just the same. Tell us a narrative in the lie. Keep this in mind. He did tell, but he did watch that footage. You can't tell a lie on something that you don't know nothing about, right? You cannot tell a lie on nothing what you about. So watch this. He watched the footage. They got to let him see it. So he could come up with a solution to calm the J4K community down. But remember, the footage was already released through a link through Periscope, right? And this will put a hold on editing the footage since the link been exposed. That's how the lady upload the footage on Periscope. The lady or the man, whoever that person is, right? Because in the beginning, if you Jeffrey K or any YouTuber that's out there that did the research, you know what link to click to get the footage. Before Rosemont released the footage in October the 20th. But remember, Zach was like, how you get access to the footage? and release it after the funeral. But it was a link that somebody in Crown Plaza exposed. Because the link went back to who? Rosemont. See what I'm saying? When the link was exposed, people were clicking on Rosemont and was getting the video footage. Right? Okay, check this out. Let's do it like this. Now y'all see I got all footage kind of linked up. But it's gonna make sense. Since we know Kenneka was in the kitchen at 3-some, let's go back to Andrea Alice's. She went over the police report at 3-something, right? But since we confirmed that Kenneka was on the lower level at 3-something, since that's been confirmed with the clock on the wall, that's why when she did her investigation through the police report, this how you can find out what was going on.
Entry in pink says, a large group combined of both male and female.
Now keep this in mind. It said, see what this footage said. And we know what the detective said what happened at 1-something. Irene went live at 1-something. Look what this showed. 2:51. Y'all see where he go? Back door. Now you gotta put the footage together. Boom. See that? Look how close it's getting to 3. See this? Round 3-something. Since we know Kenneka's on her way on the lower level kitchen, understand the timestamps. Going on at 3-something. Then he on the walkie talkie at 3-something. So boom.
Before you renew Amazon Prime, watch.
The paperwork said they was in the kitchen cleaning at 2-something. It's what the co-worker was doing. Cleaning the kitchen at 2-something. No uniform on, no IDs or nothing. Hold on, guys.
The scene and the victim. All right. We're going to go to page 2. It's going to be more obvious on page 2 that this has to do with the scene and the victim. Okay, the first entry in pink says, a large group combined of both male and female subjects enter lobby from South Hall. Some exit the hotel. Some head towards, yes, some head towards North Hall and others head back towards South Hall. One female subject is seen being held hugging by another female subject. does not appear to be Kenneka.
Keep this in mind. Kenneka's in the lower level kitchen at 3 something. Watch this. In the kitchen, walking, and the paperwork, what she reading, what the police saying, this the activity, what happened on the footage. But this one you see everybody here. Hold on, gang. So you gotta watch this from her. Now this said what time? What time this is, gang? This would be round 3 something. Or 2 something. Like what the police said. Cause if this at 3 something, Kenneka is on the lower level kitchen exactly at this time. Let me go back down, right? So we know Kenneka right now, according to this footage, right here, gang. Let's skip it back to right here. So we know this at 3:31 if Kenneka walking in the kitchen, because we know what the witness saw. So let's watch this camera. Wow. They going now. They heard the struggle on the lower level in the kitchen. That's proven. If it was a fight or a struggle in the kitchen, if she heard. So now they finna walk where? To the parking lot, right? Stop it right here. The parking lot. Let's go back to that timestamp. In the second game, my thing, it be running slow and stuff. Alright. Now let's go back to the timestamp on this. Since we know Kenneka is in the kitchen at this time, right? 3:29, right? So boom. Check it out, gang. Watch this. Kenneka is bumping in the staircase and really round about this time. Hold on. Hold on. She in the kitchen, right? Remember, you got a security in the booth. And you got the suspects that's gonna be right here. So this way you need to be focused on this location and this location. Alright? Cause Irene said parking. See that game? Now y'all see this? Look what's going on. Watch this game. Kenneka is on her way to the parking lot. Headlights going on. Y'all see that? Check it out.
All right. Again, this is in the pink. We're going to go down here. A large group of male black subjects enter lobby from South Hall. They meet with others from the North Hall and exit hotel. Again, it may not seem like much, but these are items that the investigators deem to be suspicious. Main lobby entry. One male black subject re-enters hotel, goes to front desk, then exits hotel again. 5 male black subjects enter lobby from the South Hall. Okay. Next pink entry. They greet 3 female black subjects and speak for a while. Both groups split up. Females go north and males go south. 3 female black subjects return to lobby from North Hall and approach front desk. All right. This is the last pink entry. Large group combined of both male and female black subjects enter from South Hall and exit.
And guess who Monica was arguing with on Snapchat? Right? Y'all remember the Snapchat texts and shit? Y'all remember when we was seeing the Irene reflection? And they were like, look, the dude in the red hot jersey and all this. This when they took her out the room, right? And these the same people that's gonna be with her at this time frame. This the police know that everybody don't know, but this what the police know, right? Watch this. You got the timestamp. If Trank ain't proved that Kenneka was on the lower level at 3 something. At 3 something. According to the clock on the wall. And and everything with Andrea Alley just went over from 3 something. Look, let's go back. Remember them what time they came in. Check this out, guys. Watch this. He had the pocket ticket. Breery asked was he with there. They got their hoodies on. They going to where Kenneka is. When they get there, this when Franz K was on the move. Because Kenneka at the elevators at this point, right? So, boom, 1:30. Look what this said. at 2:51. Boom. Look, 2:51. 2:53 to be exact. But look at the time difference. 1:56 is covering up for what side of the road was saying and what we seeing on the footage to cover up the whole setup what was going on. See this shit? They skipped the time when the setup finna begin to bring her in the kitchen. You see that? Now he on the walkie talkie, everything clear. And they go back to one song when Miss Teresa said that's when she was missing when they said the dick was little. They go back to this shit. What the footage would show why the text was sending out at one something and look what would be going on in the kitchen. See the whole time skill. Somebody had plans an employee to bring her here. Right?
The scene and the victim. All right. We're gonna go to page 2. It's going to be more obvious on page 2 that this has to do with the scene and the victim. Okay, the first entry in pink says, a large group combined of both male and female subjects enter lobby from South Hall. Some
Now y'all go to my channel where I expose the color on the wall. When you think about what the paperwork said, this what the camera showed. Uh, when we gonna color code it, right? Blue indicated only male subject. Pink indicated only female subject. Green indicated both male and female subjects. In the portion of the video, that was on the lower level. Right, gang? Since we got the timestamp, it was going down that threesome. Now you understand Andrea Alice's report. What the police said, this suspicious. At threesome, they know it was suspicious because they was a part of it. But they gonna put that in their paperwork, right? In case something go wrong, you can get that paperwork and they gonna point to who? These same motherfuckers they help in the cover up with set up and bringing them to an employee staff. Human trafficking, human trafficking, human trafficking, right? They got caught human trafficking with underage kid from Chicago, and how the way they got lured in there because people work at the Crown Plaza. See what I'm saying? Watch this game. This at threesome. If Kenneka in the kitchen at threesome, listen to the setup. This just expose everything. Show you they will be in the kitchen. Since we gonna put it in the mind frame. Since the police telling on them, alright, we just gonna say, okay, a large group of people came in this area. Large group of people seen on this camera. Large group, and we know what we see on the footage, right? But they meeting up with the police the whole time, right? They meeting up with the police the whole time. Because you really want a narrative, that's the reason why everybody there in they kitchen, in the Jewish kitchen, and a celebrity kitchen, a top figure in there, right? See where I'm finna go with this? Bill Murray kitchen at that, right? Famous for Gold Busters, right? And he got all types of movies. Like, yeah, he played sheriff and the Gold Buster chasing shadow men and all this, right? So keep this in mind. Threesome, Kenneka in the kitchen. They meeting up with the staff member. Cause remember, they know Kenneka was in danger. When you think about what Franz K said, They went and got the friends and told them to come and meet up with the staff, right? They said threesome. Won't it make sense that the staff told Frank, hey, go upstairs and go get them folks? And he went and got them. Now they on the camera. Now the police got something to put in the reports. Blackmailing, using their law and their authority, right? To point the fingers. Check this out. Look.
Exit the hotel. Some head towards, yes, some head towards North Hall and others head back towards South Hall. One female subject is seen being held, hugging by another female subject. Does not appear to be Kenneka.
And that's why they include it in the paperwork and said that's not Kenneka. Y'all get what I'm saying? So that's where you get the edit footage come in, right? Just say they got everybody down there and they plan on moving Kenneka body in wherever they gonna move it to. They're just the police putting in a report and be like, look, you get out of line, I'm gonna document this shit. That yeah, that's not you. That's not Kenneka that they were putting on the freezer. They made sure they put that in the reports because that's what the camera gonna show. Right? Because remember, this footage of Kenneka and them being carried into the freezer on the lower level, not the upper kitchen. So this the police saying that appears not to be Kenneka. In reality, it was Kenneka. If everybody meeting up in the kitchen, like we all thought, people running in the kitchen and doing all this old shit and all these videos being leaked, right? Don't it make sense? So look, threesome. They meeting up with the staff and discussing about Kenneka, what they gonna do with her. Bring her here. This how you gonna do this. You know what I'm talking about?
All right. Again, this is in the pink. We're going to go down here. A large group of male black subjects enter lobby from South Hall. They meet with others from the North Hall and exit hotel. Again, it may not seem like much, but these are items that the investigators deem to be suspicious.
And I did my investigation, and guess who they lead back to? King Rob and Straight Drop now. If you don't believe me, do your investigation. Start from the beginning. Take some of my work. Go to 54 Key. Take some of her work. You can even go on the op channel. Take some of their work. And check this out. Put it together. Man, that's why King Robert like the killers trying to Photoshop me at a crime scene. No doubts about that. Where King Rob at now? He in jail. He locked up for weed charge. I looked his criminal record. He locked up. He might be out now, but he's still incarcerated the last time I checked. Check this out. That's where you see King Rob and Smacks now leave the hotel. Remember, Smacks is in all white. He went back to the front desk and grabbed a key card, whatever the front desk gave him. And he left out with who? King Rob them and Hollywood them. Man, y'all see this shit? Now you know why King Rob had to become a YouTuber. He on footage. You see what I'm saying? Listen to me, gang. I did my research. I'm on it. Man, look. That's why King Rob had to become YouTuber. Cause they don't know what's about to happen. You got Kilo Brown talking. She a stripper, a hoe, and a prostitute. Bree Bree known for this. Monifa showing this. Shemaya, she up under the rug, you know what I'm talking about. But make a long story short, this was going on at threesome when they were meeting up with the staff, with Kenneka, in the lower level kitchen. And that's why Zach said, I never physically seen the boys walk in the kitchen, meaning he was talking about peas and Killer. Keep this in mind. They got Killer and peas. Maybe peas looked through the door and seen the chairs. Never physically walked in the kitchen. Cause if they had video, they would have shown it if they was a part of it. That Killer family told me and said, man, Trey, he was down there, you know what I'm talking about, saving Kenneka. See what I'm saying? So look. Oh yeah. Oh, now I'm ringing the bell now. Yeah. All right. To make a long story short, gang, this the reason why I said this. Cause what Andrea Alice said was going on at 3 o'clock just by reading the police report. That's why you got the news media saying this shit.
Something. Let's get Andrew in here real quick here because I want to have Andrew join in and talk a little bit about this. Andrew, I'm going to put you on speakerphone now, okay? Andrew, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay, we're here with Joni.
Hi, Andrew.
So it's Anita and Joni here, and we're talking about.
Keep this in mind. Monique sent the video to the news media of the video when they were putting and discussing where they were gonna put Kenneka. Right? That's the famous video that we was trying to get the full video of. Where y'all know that video that they walking through the kitchen with employees. This would be going on at 3 o'clock, gang. Look, check this out. Look, this would be going on at this time, right?
Main lobby entry. One male black subject re-enters hotel, goes to front desk, then exits hotel again. 5 male black subjects enter lobby from the south hall. Okay.
Now that's what the footage is gonna show. Cause if you did your thorough research, you can't knock this. Cannot knock it. Go back to this. This what the video come in. They were Monifa was trying to send it to the news and was like, look, I got the video where the freezer that she actually found. And remember, this supposed to be about the freezer. And Kenneka is in where? Where Kenneka at, gang? Where we see Kenneka at? Walking in the kitchen on the lower level. Where the clock say on the wall at 3 something. So think about that.
This case. So Andrew, talk to us right now. Where do things stand? Has the mom told you when they're going to go see this video?
Yeah, when I spoke with the mom, she's going to look at the video surveillance either sometime this afternoon or this evening. I'm just waiting on a call from her. I have been talking with her off and on this morning.
Okay. So she hasn't seen the video, but have you seen this video?
Yes, I have took a look at the video surveillance from start to end.
And what can you tell us about that? What did you see? At this point, what do you know?
Well, basically, they do have her movement from the lobby until she went to the elevator, and from the elevator until she went to the lower level. They do.
Now, go back to Andrea Alice, right? That's why Andrea Alice, when she reading the report, look, this dealing with when they got it in the main lobby highlighted in red, it's dealing with Kenneka. It's dealing with Kenneka. Keep this in mind. A casualty. Everybody know who casualty is. And remember, he started from where? The main lobby said, yeah, Kenneka was in the lobby, walked by the desk or certain shit, right? But it's the same way to the kitchen. Man, watch this game.
Next pink entry. They greet three female black subjects and speak for a while. Both group split up. Females go north and males go south. Three female black subjects return to lobby from North Hall and approach front desk. All right. And this is the last pink entry. Large group combined of both male and female black subjects enter from South Hall and exit. One male subject wearing a Blackhawks jersey as possibly seen in video reflection off sunglasses.
So that means when I told y'all about this, watch this game. Look, I'm finna go to my video. And this finna expose everything. Go to my channel. Go to my popular videos. Right? And I'm finna go straight to the video. Right here. So you got the police saying where they meeting up at. So when I go to this video game, watch this. Look what the police said in this paperwork what I shared. Man, y'all better make life great again. You know what I'm talking about? Watch this game. Look, we gonna skip all this right here. Think about the lower level. We know what color, where they color coded it on the lower level by on the wall. So when Andrea Alice was telling y'all that's how the group split up, because of what the paperwork said, they meeting up and coming back in the kitchen, right? Because blue indicated only male subjects with an S on the end were observed on a portion of the video. Pink indicated only female subject was in the portion of the video. And then when you come to green, we know where the green is, right? The green is where the camera is. They're shining down Chandelier Lane where Andrew Holmes said. It's a camera right there of how Kenneka got in the freezer. That's the camera where Chandelier Lane gonna show how Kenneka got in the kitchen in the freezer on the lower level, not upstairs. Y'all get what I'm saying? Help me out, cause you seen the footage. Everybody know the layout. The colors on the wall will show you how to do what? Move around the hotel. Look, see this? Red indicate the crime scene of the area where Kenneka was observed in the portion of the video. So, if you say, what happened to Kenneka? This was Zach said. Kenneka was led by security downstairs to the kitchen. Kenneka died downstairs in the kitchen where the hospitality or the hospital, whatever the fuck going on down there, whatever they call it, hospitality, right? That's why he said she died downstairs. That's why Miss Teresa said my daughter didn't die the way y'all think. That's why King Rob had to distract and say, yeah, it was multiple people died that night, and that's not the real body in the freezer. You know what I'm talking about? There was this distract right there, cause this was the video show where they all meet up at. If you got this with this, right? Now y'all see that? I got it on the screen. This the kitchen on the lower level. This the green. This the blue. This the red. Cause it lead by where? The trash dog. And we know since this going on at 3 o'clock, guess what the people did? In that area where it was showing murder scene. Follow the camera that would listen, that was inoperable. Show you who they made a deal with. You look, you delete your videos, I'ma delete my video. And they convinced each other they deleted their video. Really, in reality, they still got them. But got everybody think you delete your cell phone video and we gonna delete the footage. But they didn't delete the footage. They just didn't add it to their investigation and made it public. But that's where you cover they ass up at, right? So guess what they say? The kosher kitchen, a Jewish kitchen. Stirs, dot interest. Remember, Jerry, what kitchen you in? Remember the police got to cover up for what? The back dot entry. Where the crime scene at, right? Where they said this gonna be the crime scene. So guess who you got? Jerry in the kitchen. Yeah, I'm in the by the back dock, you know it's in the now list, cause that's where the freight elevators at, right? Cut them cameras off, cause it gonna lead to where? The main elevator, the back office, the employee area, parking area with laundry. So that means dealing from the kitchen up here, where you see the camera at, it would have showed you how Kenneka made it into the parking lot at threesome. And this why we don't have the footage of this camera. Cause all these cameras is gonna be where? In this location of the crime scene. Where they sit in red. Want me to prove it? Look at this footage. Watch this footage. Let's skip it a little bit. The laundry, the kitchen, all this connected downstairs, right? So, so look, this at 3:33, 3:33. She in the kitchen. She made it out. She finna make it outside right here where the police report said this finna be the crime scene. But won't it make sense if they said if the parking lot is the crime scene and that threesome, we proved that Kenneka in the parking lot in the crime scene. So that means the crime originally started. The first fight scene will be in the parking lot with DNA. Cause remember what the parking lot showed right here at the same time. See this? Now the car pulling out, right? Now y'all see that 336. Look, flashing lights going off in the parking lot. Now you want to know why the security lights would be going off if nothing happened in the parking lot. And the police telling everybody this when everybody met up in the parking lot after the fact. When Kenneka got assaulted by who? An employee. Right? Look. This why they got it so bright with the hotel lights and all these other buildings back here shining so bright, cause it's a part of the crime scene. And so when it lights up real bright like that, it's blinding what's really going on in this area. But this is where the suspect parked there, right? To keep this in mind, if you watch the footage, where TY truck is, the van, and where everybody will park there, right? 337, right? This is part of the crime scene. Right now, what we watch, check this out. Notice that car didn't leave the parking lot, right? Notice that car did not leave the parking lot, right? Check it out. Watch this, gang. Boom. Watch this. Look. This is exactly what the police said. This suspicious out they own mouth. Right, gang? Look who finna get out the car. Boom. Look at all the vehicles that's, you know what I'm saying? You gotta pay attention to everything moving on the footage. So you seen one car then go out the parking lot. Then he pulled up right after the fact, right? And Kenneka is somewhere in the parking lot. I would be looking at this, be like, my daughter is here, and look, y'all ain't seeing these people walking out of nowhere. Look, you didn't see that? I ain't even gonna rewind it. Cause look, you see what time this is? This at 3:40. I'm gonna show y'all. Watch this. I see a lot of smiling faces. Watch this. Hold on. Hold on, gang. Look, watch this.
Okay. So what I'm saying here is we need to go back to the surveillance. We need to chop it up, and we need to chop it up into the segments like they have them so that we could see what they see and see if we.
Look, this ain't no game. This ain't no fucking game. This ain't no game, Jack. The police. Look at the time. Let's go back again.
The in male, females, 3 enters. Now each group of male black subjects, another some males. All right.
Watch this. Pay attention again. What you finna see on the footage.
The scene and the victim. All right.
Starting with the scene and the victim, and remember everything highlighted in red is dealing with Kenneka at this time frame. In this time frame.
We're gonna go to page 2. It's gonna be more obvious on page 2 that this has to do with the scene and the victim. Okay, it's going to be more obvious on page 2 that this has to do with the scene and the victim. Okay.
I'm gonna stop it right there on this timestamp. You see the time, and I'm finna show you this video while she narrating this in the parking lot, right? Boom, watch this.
Okay, the first entry in pink says, a large group combined of both male and female subjects enter lobby from South Hall. Some exit the hotel. Some head towards North Hall, and others head back towards South Hall. One female subject is seen being held, hugging by another female subject. Does not appear to be Kenneka.
Now you want to know why they add that in now.
Again, this is in the pink. We're going to go down here.
And she
A large group
on the
of
video.
male black subjects enter lobby from South Hall. They meet with others from the North Hall and exit hotel. Again, it may not seem like much, but these are items that the investigators deem to be suspicious. Main lobby entry. One male black subject re-enters hotel, goes to front desk, then exits hotel again. 5 male black subjects enter lobby from the South Hall. Okay. Next pink entry. They greet 3 female black subjects and speak for a while. Both groups split up. Females go north and males go south. 3 female black subjects return to lobby from North Hall and approach front desk. All right. This is the last pink entry. Large group combined of both male and female black subjects enter from South Hall and exit. One male subject wearing a Blackhawks jersey as possibly seen in video reflection off sunglasses. Okay, so what I'm saying here is we need to go back to the surveillance. We need to chop it up, and we need to chop it up into the segments like they have them so that we could see what they see and see if we see any connections to the activity that we're watching in the video surveillance and what happened to Kenneka.
That's why I was trusted when Friends K sent me the letter and told me what happened. Because if you go to Friends K letter, match it with this statement of that investigation. And that's why Friends K said we all met up, right? And helped put her in the freezer on the lower level to get her out the pool area, right? Because keep this in mind, Kenneka was in the pool area when she made it to the parking lot. That's why you see in the paperwork, get everybody back here and move the body. So guess what Monique and them did?
From the ninth floor. But as you walk down in the lower level area, it seems and appears that she was trying to find her way back upstairs to the lobby. She walked towards some steps and she walked back the other way, but the way she went into an unsecured area, and just opening doors appeared to be like she was trying to find her way back. And the area that she went into was an area that wasn't used, a kitchen area with freezers back there. And as she went through the door, she went through.
You see the facial expression? Look, this the lower level. What they talking about? That's why the police put this in their investigation. It's a security bracket, right?
All right.
Look what the video finna show, gang. Put this together.
Kids really know how to birthday! And with all you can play birthdays, you can.
Damn, what they trying to call me a rat? Why they got Chuck E. Cheese commercials? They calling me a rat, gang. I can't believe the fuckery. I knew it. They know what I'm doing. Know what I'm talking about? That's why I'm having problems with my channel. Y'all help me share this shit. They calling me Chuck E. Cheese. Now, you see what the video show? At 3 something. Right? So we know what to look for in the video at 3 something. If Kenneka's in the kitchen and the police know what happened, so they finna cover up while they in this area walking. This to cover up, right? You got the suspect, everybody that's in on it. They in this area. You know they suspect, you don't know why. The police do. You see what I'm saying? That's why they had to cover their ass up and give them a narrative at 3 something. Then the police cover their ass up at 3 something. When Kenneka came up, look, 3:14. And check this out. That's when Ball's in the goddamn lobby. Right? Ball's in the lobby at this time when they coming in. Look, so since Ball's in the lobby, that's why they turned around. And that's why you think they finna go back where? Towards the kitchen. Alright? Look. That's why Straight Drive don't like me right now for this shit. Cause I did my thorough research and I know what's going on, but when I explain it to the public, I'm gonna have a hard time explaining it to the public. Cause now I can explain why they going there in the kitchen while he on the phone. Ain't this where Kenneka was just at in their kitchen? See what I'm saying? This before she finna get down there. And keep this in mind, the paperwork were when the courts got involved, they got to spill the truth. They said Kenneka was already missing an hour before this. So that means round about this time, Kenneka was reported missing in the hotel an hour before these niggas walked in. See that? So let's put this shit together, gang. Look. Boom. Remember these people? Remember this? Look how much traffic is focused in on the kitchen. Let's agree with that. Ain't that too much traffic that everybody going into the same location, to the back dock and to the Caddyshack restaurant? You see what I'm saying? The people went back there with their coolers to the back dock, where the crime scene. Remember, it's a crime scene. Look at the clothing description. Who French K described on the footage. Look at this person. Boom. And I want to know who that person is, right? And I ain't gonna lie. Somebody told me, look, gang, I'm not gonna lie. Somebody told me, I know this lady witness and shit. I don't know. I ain't even gonna say it. I don't know how true it is, but I don't know. I don't want to say it, gang, because I don't know what's going on. I know what I see on the footage and what's going on with Kenneka and all this, but check this out, right? This lady, Kenneka now, we got the time. He got the video pulled up on the screen. And I broke down the video tape, right? It said threesome. Kenneka come out, the elevator. Boom. I don't even think this said threesome. I think that's when she popped up at the ramp. They just put that. Ooh. I think they just put that elevator scene to show that first and to add it when she actually popped up on the ramp. See what I'm saying? When you look at it, cause check this out. You ain't finna be smiling on this camera and turn the and this thing you know you turned the corner and your ass discombobulated. See what I'm saying? Check this out. Now you understand why they had to use this elevator footage to cover up why she popped up in the staircase red. At the ramp, right? To match this shit. Threesome, right? Now look, that's when I was showing y'all like this what be going on in the kitchen at 2 something when she was first notified. She missing. Now look, in the paperwork they said Kenneka mama was notified at 2 something that Kenneka was they were gonna watch the camera. They was at 2 something. You just seen the employee in the kitchen, right? Now this said 3 something when Kenneka is actually in the kitchen. So that means if they got a notification that somebody missing in the hotel, that explain why they wrap everything up at 2 something. Now I understand why they left and packed up everything at 2 something. And that's the last time they seen on footage. Then they show this shit at 3 something, an hour later, right? Watch this. Keep this in mind what the paperwork said, what the police said at this same time, what Andrea Alice explained. If this going on at 3:30 to 3:34, we know what Andrea Alice explained this shit. Hold on, look, gang. Then you can see why I put this paperwork together, right? Cause this where Kenneka at on the kitchen. These the same camera they said they won't capture everything. And this where the news media come in at.
And just started opening up other doors trying to get back. And that's what it appears to me now. Where they found her at, there's no way you can get out the other way from back that way. There's no way. You have to come back toward the front. So the cameras are working in that facility area where she was at. And she had went through a freezer part, opened up that door, and took about one step and there's another door. And so it appears that these doors had closed behind her, and she could have got out. It may have been just dark in there.
All right, so okay, so you saw this freezer. I don't know if you've seen this video, but there is a girl on Facebook, and let me show you this video because she is.
That's why Monifa showed the same video that was leaked, telling Irene got to confess up and all this with the employee. That's when they put it in the freezer. That's the video that the news trying to get Andrew Holmes. Like, did you see this video? They're just like us, like in that 54 Keys video when she broke it down, like, yeah, you know, they could tell that was in the part of the kitchen. Monifa, you know what I'm saying? And everybody that was in that fucking kitchen. Then once you add the paperwork where Andrea Alex said everybody split up in groups. Male subject went down this hall, female subject went down this hall. Then I show y'all the color coded that where everybody went to on the lower level. That's when, you know what I'm saying, somebody leaked it to the dudes and showed them what Kenneka really was. Listen to the whole story about the lower level game, and I want y'all to give me your opinion.
You didn't keep track of her friend that night. Sadness and grief after finding out what happened. So I don't know if you've looked at that page. I haven't looked at all of that page. I did initially. Some of the stuff wasn't on, but someone did send to me something. And let's get Andrew in here real quick here because I want to have Andrew join in and talk a little bit about this. Andrew, I'm going to put you on speakerphone now, okay? Andrew, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay, we're here with Joni.
Hi, Andrew.
So it's Anita and Joni here, and we're talking about this case. So Andrew, talk to us right now. Where do things stand? Has the mom told you when they're going to go see this video?
Yeah, when I spoke with the mom, she's going to look at the video surveillance either sometime this afternoon or this evening. I'm just waiting on a call from her. I have been talking with her off and on this morning.
Okay. So she hasn't seen the video, but have you seen this video?
Yes, I have took a look at the video surveillance from start to end.
And what can you tell us about that? What did you see? At this point, what do you know?
Well, basically, they do have her movement from the lobby until she went to the elevator, and from the elevator until she went to the lower level. They do have a movement from the ninth floor, but as she walked down in the lower level area, it seems and appears that she was trying to find her way back upstairs to the lobby. She walked towards some steps, and she walked back the other way, but the way she went into an unsecured area, and just opening doors appeared to be like she was trying to find her way back. And the area that she went into was an area that wasn't used, a kitchen area with freezers back there. And as she went through the door, she went through one door and just started opening up other doors trying to get back. And that's what it appears to me now. Where they found her at, there's no way you can get out the other way from back that way. There's no way. You have to come back toward the front. So the cameras are working in that facility area where she was at. And she had went through a freezer part, opened up that door, and took about one step, and there's another door. And so it appears that these doors had closed behind her, and she could have got out. It may have been just dark in there.
All right, so
This is where Andrew Holmes come in at, to help out the police report, right? Of the crime scene where they originally documented. With Andrea Alice explaining this. Don't it make sense now, gang? She in that kitchen. So now Andrew Holmes got to say, yeah, she roamed down her and walked in the kitchen, and there's a video they show her. They walked in the freezer and the door closed behind her, and it was dark and she couldn't find no way. They got to show this video support that narrative what Andrew Holmes gonna tell her. But in reality, we don't know what time this was. You see what I'm saying? That's the trick. We don't know what time this footage show, but we know that Kenneka was down here and the fight break out, right? And she end up in the parking lot. That's what we seeing in the parking lot at threesome. What the police don't want us to put together. Boom. She witnessed some. Like, damn, what the fuck going on down there? Kenneka making her way right now in the struggle. Could be a hooper hollering, whatever going on. She making her way upstairs. Cause this said 354. Just like with the police when they said about the group and said this what they see suspicious, right? This what Andrew Holmes had to come and tell the lie at right here. This how she, since you got Kenneka in the kitchen, say she walked in the freezer, right? By herself. But the video showed different, right? And Andrew Holmes said, it's no way that you can get back there, or you know what I'm talking about. But he ain't telling you what happened in the parking lot. You know what I'm talking about? He ain't telling you what the video showed. That's why the people was calling Andrew Holmes like, look, can you explain what freezer she was found in? Look, that's why you see this shit. Boom. At 3:57, and that's why the police said it was some girls hugging and that proved not to be Kenneka. Why the police would say that? Now you got the white girl, right? All this going on in the hotel. At the same time, 3:57. Now you understand why the police in the paperwork will cover your ass. We just gonna say y'all end up where she was at, but there was a Kenneka with y'all.
And Chuck E. Cheese kids really know how to birthday! And
Damn, they calling me a rat again.
with all you can play birthdays, you can.
And this where King Rob come in at. Boom. Right? Look. Check this out, gang. Watch this. That's when the friend, remember that girl? Hold on. Look. That's why they all go in their area. At threesome. And that's why the police documented this shit. Yeah, we got you at threesome. But we'll come up with a narrative. You stick to the story, you gonna stick to our narrative. So when everybody was trying to figure out what's really going on right here, now you know why. Now you know why. Ain't no playing dumb no more now. But this where Kenneka is. And that's why Andrew Holmes said Kenneka was on the camera in the lobby at some point in time at threesome in the lobby. So this at 3:55, male group enter. Remember what the lady said. Andrea Adams got the group. They finna go out and they exited out the sound house and they going toward the pool area, right? This was straight driver like it ain't no pool. That's why he said it ain't no pool, cause that's where everybody finna head to the pool. And he was there at the pool. They ain't gotta take my word. Ask Miss Teresa. Ask Miss Teresa. Ask some of the family members. That's why you got the gray hood and Monique shortly coming behind them. So boom. Look. Now you see why they interested in the pool area. And you got the style. Look, remember that girl that was twerking? And coming to find out, she a shell. The same girl that was twerking, she a shell for a hotel. And this lady was there when Kenneka was found in the freezer. She was there all the way to September 14th. September the 14th. That means she was still at the hotel when Irene did her interview with Zach TV. Y'all see this shit? The same broad that's twerking. That's your hotel connection right there. That's why Miss Teresa said, look at the picture on the lower level. It's a shelf involved. It's a shelf that's involved, and this shelf related to her. Right? Threesome. That's why the police said all they ass split up at threesome.
What's this about? Okay, so it's saying at 3:16 a.m. there was one female black enters hotel and greets male subject in lobby chairs. Then they exit the hotel. This may not seem like much to you, but what I'm pointing out is that the detectives saw enough of this happening on the video that they decided to categorize this a different color. Do you understand? This here means something. This is important. Okay? So we need to go back and look and see what happened at 3:16, who was the black female and who was the male subject. Okay, it didn't even say black male, it said male subject. So this is somebody else, okay? And this, I believe, has to do with the scene and the victim. All right?
And look what you get at 3:16. Boom! Straight to the pool.
Pro Filter Soft Matte Liquid Foundation. This is one of my favorite products. It's light.
See that game? Man. Let me skip it a little bit. Right? That's why you got them folks out there. See that? Look what the footage was showing at threesome. Now you know why now you know where they know where to go. Now look, France K. This actually a threesome. That's why they said females was at met up with and they sat and talked for a while in the lobby. In the lobby. You wouldn't understand this if you just digged into it like I did, and you would be like, "Oh, I see what you're saying, Trey Gang. Oh, you just put me on the game. Oh, yeah. I did my research, and that's what I was struggling on. That's what was going on. That's why they got this, and that's why they try to say Kenneka was in the lobby at 3:20. You know what I'm talking about? So look, they'll be at 3:20. Let's go to this footage right here. Now watch this game. Look what the footage gonna show. Check this out, gang. Remember the dude vacuum cleaning? And remember the white man in the polo jacket? He in a part of the investigation, right? Remember what the paperwork said. Remember what Andrea Alice said about the group. And notice Killer ain't with no group. And look what he seen on the camera at 3 songs. This is my narrative. Rosemont released this 3:33 and Kenneka is in the kitchen at 3:32. See what I'm saying? Look, watch this. Look, gang, I can't make this up. Look, where the camera show he going at 3:32. Whoa! Look, let's do this. Mm-mm. So what trade? Whoa, whoa, whoa. This at 3:2. So why you don't see Killer on this camera at all? If he walking down this camera, look, Kenneka walk down this camera, they got her. Once you look at the timestamp, and the next time it's skipped, it's showing employee, right? But Killer right here too. Mm-mm. I'm making this up, game. Share this live video. So look, Killer was right here. Y'all want to know what I had did, right? Straight Drop was watching me, and he was seeing how I put the videos together. He was like, "This nigga figured it out." So he had to troll me and see what was going on with everything I know. That's why they look. According to the paperwork, this how they screwed up bad, cause you never seen Killer on this footage here, right? Cause he walking down this hallway, he should be seen on this camera, just like Kenneka seen on this camera. Now Killer didn't do it. Look, if you listen to what Trey Gang saying, what Killer people, I talked to Killer folks. Killer family told me he was going to save her. Don't it make sense? If they told me that, I wasn't comprehending at the time because the footage showing different. But now, once you just really putting it together and catching on, now I understand why he said Killer was going to save Kenneka, and that's why they got the footage of Killer doing this shit. Look, watch this footage. He go down now. Ain't picked up on the other camera and show him coming just like that at 3. So I believe everything Killer folks told me. See there? So look, if this said this, if you got Killer right here in this area, watch this game. Watch how I'm finna spill the tea. I gotta do it like this. I'm finna cut this off, cut my screen mode, and I'm finna go to my document. And when I go to these documents, since y'all seen what time was going on, Killer on the lower level at 3. 33. Right? So let me do it like this. What did say when it comes to the court paper? Kenneka Jenkins was last seen by her friends, and 3:32 she was last seen on surveillance camera. 3:32. 3:32. 3:30. Whoa. Mm-hmm. You can't knock that footage. So she was last seen passing hotel personnel that who failed to prevent her entering the kitchen at 3:32. At 3:32, and then you got this. Hold on, hold up, hold up. Killer, right here. She with hotel personnel in the kitchen at this time, and Killer walking out. Ain't no way nobody ain't finna raise hell about this. And it skipped 20 minutes to 3:56. Oh, and then look, and then Andrea Allison, what Andrea Allison said about this shit. What Andrea Allison said about this shit. Look, god damn.
And this is in the pink. We're going to go down here. A large group of male black subjects enter lobby from South Hall. They meet with others from the North Hall and exit hotel. Again, it may not seem like much, but these are items that the investigators deem to be suspicious.
It wasn't not suspicious. They just met up with the staff member. You know what I'm talking about? Killer went down there. So if they got that documented at threesome, if they got that shit documented at threesome, that's why it explain this shit. Look, now this at 316. Boy, this shit crazy. This done got out of hand now, Jack. Cause I wanna know what y'all think about that. With this paperwork, what the police said about this shit. Ain't that what Killer went to? Now you see why the police said, look, we just gonna say the cameras won't work. And we'll cover all y'all ass. Where your cell phone footage? We deleted them, we gonna need a search warrant for that. Just to make sure that it. Come on, gang. Come on. And this at threesome. At threesome. Look who else you gonna see Watch this.
Detectives saw enough of this happening on the video that they decided to categorize this a different color. Do you understand? This here means something. This is important. Okay, so we need to go back and look and see what happened at 316, who was the black female and who was the male subject. Okay, it didn't even say black male, it said male subject. So this is somebody else, okay? And this, I believe, has to do with the scene and the victim, all right?
Can you provide a definition for the word woman? I was taught that sexy was a
Damn, gang, I was mute the whole time. My bad. Now look, let me repeat it what I just said. This said 424. Or this could be at 324. We don't know what's the actual time on this footage. We just can't add this footage with the rest of the cameras, right? So, but what we can do is go with 324 or 424. If we go with 324, this would let me know that Monifa came down from the lower level kitchen with a staff member and she found out what finna happen to Kenneka. She found out what was finna happen to Kenneka if this at 324. Cause they would show her she was already in the kitchen, right? While Kenneka making her way in the kitchen, and that's why they leaving out the kitchen. You can look at it that way, or you can look at it this way. 424 is when they put her in the kitchen, in the freezer, right? And that's why she feel the way that she feel. But keep this in mind, we got Killer show downstairs at 3:33, meaning that Killer would be the last one coming out the kitchen, and they came out before Killer. Come on, gang, I don't know. Let's make this shit make sense. Like, share and subscribe. I'm having a hard time spilling this tea, gang. You know what I'm talking about? That's why I need everybody. Cause, cause once you look at this, think about this when y'all go back to the text messages. What all the text messages was saying at 4 o'clock. And look at once you go back to look right now, if you a J for K in the community and know what text message that was sent out at 4 something, look at this image at 4 something and read the text message. Put it like that, gang. What the text message said at 4 something. Cause I recall one of the text messages that was saying that 4 something like we about to get in the car with Kenneka. And I remember they got a photo of Kenneka in the parking lot looking like she deceased. And I don't know what time it is, but she in the parking lot at some point in time deceased. So once you look at the text message, what they were sending out between 3 and 4 o'clock, then you can read these emotions. What happened in the kitchen downstairs? Then I show y'all. Then look, nobody didn't believe me when I said Kimberly Wiles worked at Crown Plaza. That's why Kimberly Wiles had so much she could tell y'all about what happened to Kenneka. But people be like, "Ooh, she got to be on to something." Man, look. Ooh, ooh, that shit makes sense. And y'all just don't know. Y'all can let a devil come in and hype you up and give you a little truth just to stir you off the road. You know what I'm saying? Because you don't know who actually Kimberly Wiles is. You see what I'm saying? I'm showing y'all proof that YouTube working in this bitch. It ain't. And then the hotel got illegal immigrant, right? Working for them.